What's up, guys? It's the Swingman here, back with another upload. It has been way too long. I think my last upload was almost a year ago, and I do apologize for that. I've actually been gaining a good amount of subscribers, which I really do appreciate. This year, I want it to be different. I want to be able to upload more often, give you guys some tips, and I've been putting a lot of work in on some other areas in my life, and now with my daughter being 15 months now, she's pretty much on her own, on her way to college, and I should be good to upload a little more often. But for this video, I just want to give you guys a bit of an update on what's going on with myself, with the channel, and long drive as well. So basically, this off season, I've been given lessons and putting a lot of training time in on my long drive and my swing. So it's been good for myself. I believe last year was kind of tough in terms of scheduling and training, and my long drive swing kind of in a way went down the drain because I spent about 5 months given 30 to 35 baseball lessons a week, and I just didn't have the energy for it. So this off season was a little different, cut down on the lessons a lot, and right now I am confident that this year's gonna go well. So we just got done with our first event last weekend in Mesquite, and there was 32 competitors there, and it was a very tough field. So we had a lot of fast guys in this event, and out of the 32 guys, I believe out of the top 25 ranked in the world, most of the guys were in this event. But it was a good opener. The grid was in amazing shape. We had great weather, a little chillier, but it was still nice. The grid was hot. It was rolling a good amount, so we got to see some big numbers. I set my PR at the event at 434 yards, which unfortunately got beat by Kyle Berkshire's 438 yards. But I was feeling really good. That first round, I hit 3 in play over 400 yards. I believe the second one was 429, and I hit another about 418. So I was off to a hot start, and second set, for whatever reason, I ended up going OB. So this is actually my first set in my career that I've gone OB with just the step swing. So I've gone OB in other rounds before, but it was only in rounds I was using my regular golf swing to try to get one in play, and it just didn't work out. So but things happen. There was a lot of OB sets at this first event, which I think is pretty normal. First time for a lot of guys seeing the ball fly outside. A lot of guys like myself are stuck indoors hitting into a close net or a screen. So definitely adjustments need to be made. And I ended up finishing the tournament. Got eliminated earlier than I'd liked, but put some good shots out there, and I didn't lose by much. I mean, I got eliminated by basically 5 yards one set from first place to third place, and then 1 yard in another set. So but I'm ready to go for the next event in Florida, hopefully here in about 4 or 5 weeks, and swing's feeling good. So I did have a goal set to get to 220 ball speed before the first event. Unfortunately, I kind of had a rough last week of training. I ended up, thankfully, because of the awesome weather in Buffalo, New York, I slipped on ice on the Monday before the event I had to leave for on Thursday, and landed on my hip pretty hard. So I ended up taking a few days off of training and kind of slowly crept back into it to make sure I was healthy for the event. So, but I was still fast. I was up in the 216 ball speeds when I was getting warmed up on the range before. So I was happy with my speeds. I set my goal to be around 210 and sitting around there, but I was actually sitting up near 213, 214. So, and topping out 216. Next event, I'm gonna make sure I bring my simulator out to the grid like a lot of these guys do. I think it's gonna be beneficial for myself because sometimes you hit a good ball in play, and it would be good to have those numbers for going back to the range and try to nail down those numbers for the next set. So I'm going to make sure I do that. And it'll be good for content as well, so you guys could see what kind of distances, speeds, spin rates, and everything I'm putting up when I'm competing. And it'll be beneficial for everyone. So I got some things in the works right now. So I'm speaking with some new sponsorship opportunities I'm excited to announce here shortly. And besides that, just preparing for this next event. And I'll be going right now. I'm in Tampa, Florida, and I'll be heading back to Buffalo to give some lessons for those guys that are getting ready for their seasons. And yeah, so it should be a busy couple weeks here. But if you guys have any questions on long drive equipment, baseball equipment, or anything, make sure you shoot me a message on Instagram or TikTok, and I'll help you guys get set up with anything you need. I know this is a little bit of a shorter upload, but I had these clips from a nighttime range session edited in my phone. I figure it'd be a cool little thing to post. You know, I'm a fan of a lot of these ball flight videos and stuff like that, and also I want to give you guys some updates. And like I said, if you guys have any questions on anything, I do have a website. It should be launching here within the next week or two, and I'll have a lot of speed training, rotational training, baseball, mostly baseball oriented swing training stuff, but I would like to tap into long drive as well. You know, depending on how the baseball end's doing, and as far as people inquiring about trying to gain some distance off the tee and want some more info on my unique style as well, because I really do think it is something that might benefit especially baseball players, you know, guys that have issues with slicing and stuff like that. You know, you could see in those nighttime range sessions, I hit a pretty consistent draw with my step, and I'm fading them out right with my regular swing. So, you know, as far as getting the club face where you need it to go, that's really all that matters. And if you could accelerate on that same line, it really doesn't matter what your body's doing. So, but yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching the upload. I have another one edited here. It's a bat review of the new Stinger Missile 2, and we put it up against some of the top single piece balanced bats, and it's a great eye opener for how awesome this bat is. And I'm sure you guys will be hearing more and more about this bat here in the short future. So again, thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for the next upload.